Hi guys, it's Kat. I am here with a video to show you how I keep track of my scrapbooking supplies. I have a binder that I bought. It's just a regular, I think it's a 2-inch binder, and I just call it Kat's Inventory Binder. And what I did was separate it into sections, and I only keep track of the things that I don't replace all the time. I don't keep track of brads and eyelets and little things like that. But I'll show you what I do keep track of. And I did this just because I was buying like doubles and triples of things and forgetting what I had, and I didn't want to keep doing that. So when I go shopping, I take this binder with me, and I do most of my shopping online. So when I do go shopping online, I keep this binder right beside me, and I look through it before I order things just to make sure that I don't have it already. So when you open it up, I keep coupons. Like here's one from YourScrapbookSupply.com. I keep coupons and stuff on over here, and this section is called Paper Stacks. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. And it's nothing fancy. I just made these forms up myself, and I have them on my blog, and you can download them if you want to do it yourself. So these are my collections, my paper collections, and I keep track of those. And the back is also the same. These are my 6x6 paper pads. These are, let's see, this page is my 12x12, and so is this. I used to buy a whole bunch of those 12x12 paper pads, but I don't buy those anymore. I just buy collections because it's easier for me. I don't tend to use all of my paper, the paper in the stacks, and I added it up one day and I realized that it's probably cheaper for me to buy the collections that I like, because I don't use all the paper in the stacks and I end up wasting it, so I end up spending more money in the long run. So this section is my ink pads. These are my cat eye ink pads. The back is more cat eye. These are my chalk inks. These are my distress inks on this page. This form came from the Ranger website, and I have a link to that on my blog as well. These are my StazOn inks. These are my Stampin' Up! Inks, and so is the back. And then these are my dye inks. These are pigment. And then over here, these are my Jenny Bolin inks. I'll probably need to update those when I get the new ones. So the next section is my Cuttlebug embossing folders. And what I did was cut a piece of paper and I embossed it, so you can see, here's the name of what it is. It's Sizzix Dots, and this is what it looks like. So, because sometimes I don't remember what the name, if I just remember the name, I don't remember what it looks like, so I went ahead and just made an example. So on the front and back of each of these sheets, as you can see, are examples of each embossing folder. So I have that section, and then I have my punches. So these are my regular punches, and I do the front and the back. These are my corner punches. These are my border punches. And I have more border punches than regular punch. I don't have a lot of regular punches, but I do have a lot of border punches. So I do the front and back. Let's see if you can see that better, of the border punches. And then these are my Cricut cartridges. I just have them listed, and chances are I won't forget what I have because I don't have that many, but as I go along and collect more, I figure at some point I'm going to forget, and I don't want to buy one that I already have. So this is my homemade Glimmer Mist that I've made. This is a list of the paints that I've bought to make them, and I took a flower and sprayed each one with the homemade Glimmer Mist so that I could see what it looked like. And these are the ones that I've made so far. These are my embossing powders. These are my stickles. These are my liquid pearls. These are my Making Memories paints. I have like 2 buckets full of acrylic paints, but my favorite ones are Jenny Bolin and Making Memories, and those are the ones I use the most. So those are the only 2 that I keep track of. The other ones I don't bother to keep track of because there's just way too many. So those are my Making Memories paints, and this page is my Jenny Bolin paints, the paint daubers. This is my glitter. And more glitter and more glitter. These are my, this is flocking, and these are micro beads. And At one point I was keeping track of my stickers, my alphabet stickers, but I've got so many now that I just can't keep up with it, so I don't do that anymore. But that's what that page was. So that's those are the things that I keep track of, and every time I buy something, when I come home, if it's a stamp, I stamp it in my stamp binder, my stamp catalog, whatever you want to call it, and if it's a supply, I put it in here before I put it away. And it's really easy to keep track of, and it doesn't take long at all, and it saves me a lot of trouble, so I don't have to return things. I went shopping the other day, and I bought a Cuttlebug embossing folder, and I came home and realized that I already had it. And the reason that I did that is because I didn't take my binder with me. So I just have to force myself to take it with me. That's the most, I don't know, annoying, if you want to call it annoying. I don't like to carry stuff around with me when I shop, but it's real important that I carry the binder with me just to make sure that I don't buy doubles of things. So that's how I keep track of stuff, and I hope that this helps somebody. If you want to make your own inventory binder, you can go to my blog. It is at KathleenDriggers.com. And there's a post on there. If you just look in the search button, just type in inventory binder or something like, anything, just the word inventory, and it'll come up. If you can't find it or need help, just leave me a message and I will help you find it. Okay? So everybody have a great day, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.